Academy, a matchup between the Phoenix Mercury and the Dallas Wings. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough sliding into the starting lineup, and so much young talent for Dallas, including Satou Sabally, as Kayla Thornton begins things with a bucket for the Wings, and we are underway. Here is Griner, the quick turnaround, and able to plant it in. Unable to hit that three. Thus far in the rookie season, Satou Sabally averaging 11.5 points. Is that air ball tilts into the arms of Dallas. Here's Alicia Gray setting off the straight-on three is good.
It's really been Izzy Harrison's game, but she's starting to stretch the floor more with that outside shot.
And called a long two for Izzy Harrison. Here's Sabally, the turn, the flip, the finish, and the foul. Right after her teammate, Sabrina Ionescu. Only Mike Tebow with more. Brian Agler also the only coach to win a championship with two different teams. The only head coach that is. Diggins Smith taking that technical free throw. Here she is off the curl. Griner draws two. Now one. 4 to shoot. Diggins Smith through the lane. The flip is short. And Sabally quickly away with it for Dallas. Tried to force the down court feed, but good hands from Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. Walker-Kimbrough all the way in, lays it home.
Yeah, Walker-Kimbrough.
Sorry about that, Ryan. Shatori Walker-Kimbrough getting the start tonight. She had a career-high 17 points filling in for Bria Hartley when she was out injured. The next game was very difficult for her to score aggressive, and she vowed not to do that today. I already see a much different attitude with her.
That's a great point, Holly. We've seen her aggressive out of the chute after she was scoreless in her last game, 0 of 6 from the floor, which was immediately following that 17-point game. Check in for Phoenix. She has been their leading scorer this series. But Phoenix.
And with Rhea entering the game, that takes some of the pressure off Skylar Diggins-Smith to be that primary ball handler, because Hartley can shift as well.
Another double team from Dallas on Griner, and a Phoenix turnover. Gray will lay it up and in off the delivery. Slick of Izzy. And good to hear Jeff doing his thing on air again too, right?
Yeah,
the man is great.
So fun to listen to.
So nice having hoops every night. The NBA and the WNBA here on ESPN. Nice breakdown. Arike Agumbawale banks
the bounce. She's got a ton of moves. Shifty, finds those gaps and just hits them.
Brian Agler also very complimentary about how coachable Agumbawale is. Bella Allery into the game for Dallas. Another one of those rookies, was the 5th overall pick. Out there with Thornton, Katie Lou Samuelson, Mariah Jefferson, and Agumbawale as Griner couldn't finish on the reverse. Let's take a look at the upcoming double. Visit the WNBA app. Griner 4 points, 3 rebounds thus far. 5 points for Sabally to lead the way for Dallas. All their starters have already scored as Agumbawale buries the three. And shooting in 34 minutes in Dallas's win Saturday against Atlanta. Another steal from the Wings. Agumbawale couldn't quite finish. Good contest on the inside from Phoenix. And here comes Bria Hartley. Hartley has been instant offense off the bench for Phoenix early in this season. Griner got hit. It will go to the line.
Notre Dame working together on that offensive set.
That's what the world needs. What stands out most to you about her? Hartley, the catch underneath, the positioning, and the finish.
Well played by Hartley, and great find by
Taurasi tonight. And Hartley is at about a 20-minute limit this evening after missing 2 games with a foot issue. Top of the key three is good. A little bit.
Yeah, and she made Dallas really pay for collapsing defensively. Phoenix is going to need more of that.
Loose ball, Sabally comes away with it and gets fouled.
But you just have to be careful, because Phoenix does have some weapons that can hit.
Of the supporting parts get off the strong start.
Here's to injury and various hits to the roster.
The delivery interior from Coffee. The turnaround from Vaughn won't go. Nice hustle by Smith, but Sabali comes away with it. Here's the #2 overall pick. Setting up a Wale on another three. On the three. And an answer from Phoenix. Once again, it's Coffee who has hit her first 2 jumpers. Sabali gives it up. The spin from Harrison, but the travel. And
as a rookie in this league.
Just such a versatile talent. Can't wait to see what she does in her WNBA career. Baseline jumper. Pretty looking stroke. About a 5-second difference game in shot clock. Here's Ty Harris, the 7th pick of this year's draft, giving it up. Goes to the far side for Thornton, too strong on the 3. Rebound Diggins-Smith, 8 seconds left in the quarter. On the break, the layup won't go, but knocked out of bounds by Dallas. And 4 seconds to operate, Diggins-Smith into the lane, bodies in and floats it home. And Phoenix takes the lead after trailing by as many as 9.
She has been learning under Diana. She even got to learn from Diana overseas in the offseason when they were playing together. And so she spent a lot of time.
Flying back in was Allery, so she appears okay. That wing 3 won't go. The putback, good aggressive boarding. 3 rebounds and an assist for Satu. 22 for 22 from the line. 8 free throws to begin a career in WNBA history. Only Erica White had a longer one, 26 straight free throws to begin her career in 2008.
I mean, it takes a lot of mental toughness from a rookie to make 22 straight free throws.
Wale just burning to the bucket. Enrique.
Enrique? Oh, look at you.
Enrique.
Oh,
no, you took it next level. I wasn't ready for that.
Enrique. I think she owes you some money for that.
I think you did it better. We'll split the royalties. Yeah. Tied at 24. Griner, nice find. Diggins-Smith. What an astute play from strong start tonight. Now 8 points. And Brian Agler didn't really get to coach Skylar Diggins-Smith, but was incredibly complimentary about her today, just saying she is such a competitor and is so smart.
It's just great seeing her back out on the floor again.
Sabali, nice find to Allery for the leg.
I mean, what have we seen from Satu Sabali in this
championship teams?
Well, Satu Sabali now has the assignment of guarding Skylar Diggins-Smith, so that will be interesting to watch.
Wow, yeah. Straight on 3 is good for Katie Lou Samuelson.
Of this Dallas team, Brian Agler said he looked around and said, I think we need to spread the floor, and that's the way they've drafted. And now they've changed up the personnel in terms of defense, so Satu is on Turner.
Griner got hit, still finishes. Big start to this game for Brittany Griner, who misses the free throw.
The top.
Yeah, she
you.
was. Maybe we should blame Sterling Randall, the PR director for the Dallas Wings.
I think that's the appropriate place to put the blame.
He made us aware.
And a shot like that is sometimes where Brian Agler would like to see Enrique distribute as Sophie gets that shot. She tried to shoot that jumper over Brittany Griner. And I just don't like shots over Brittany Griner. I don't care who you are.
Sabali buries the 3. Wow. Satu Sabali. 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in this first half of the #2 overall pick. Nice find. Bria Hartley to Brianna Turner.
There, dig! Dig! Get there. That's it, Kayla. Here we go. Good, that's it. Good.
Phoenix is back. Good eyes. And Jefferson lays it in.
The type of team that spreads the floor, that has versatile forwards that can play inside out.
3-point Phoenix lead, 3:45 to go in the second. Griner, another rebound, 10 points, 7 rebounds now in this first half. Diggins-Smith finishes plus the foul.
Hey guys, I talked to
Come back and play the way she has early in this season is speaks to who Skylar Diggins-Smith is, how she takes care of her body, and how she stays ready for the moment.
Boy, Hartley made a terrific pass to Griner a moment ago. Griner couldn't finish. 2-on-1 here. Turner does finish. As Bria decade more of Taurasi at least.
You said another half.
Excited to see those two teams.
For sure. And I was kind of shocked that James
around the WNBA emerging. We've seen the hoodies and how hot and item they've become. Maybe that shirt is next. As Diggins-Smith works her way to the line and will shoot two. Coming up, BA. It's all coming up.
Christine in the building. Joining our WNBA coverage.
She's just socially distanced to our left. Getting ready for halftime.
With a beautiful red lip, might I say.
Very nice. 3 to shoot. Sabali with 1 to shoot, has to put it up. Can't finish. About a 10-second difference game and shot clock as Katie Lou Samuelson comes away with a steal and the layup.
What a play.
Big bucket there from Dallas, and it ended up being a 2-for-1 as well because of the way she scored off the steal. Dallas is going to get another possession here. Six-second difference, game and shot clock. Diggins-Smith gives it up. Walker Kimbrough's 3. No. Rebound Turner. Her hook won't go. Rebound flipped up by Griner. That heave from Agumbawale will end the first half. Phoenix a 44-38 lead.
Well, as we mentioned at the top of the show, Diana Taurasi not playing tonight for the Phoenix Mercury. So the question was, who is going to be that, I don't even have the word for it, that of their team. They are all doing a good job. As we see it run out there from Alicia Gray. They are also, Brittany Griner has shown more intensity. They are all trying to carry that load that they're missing tonight without their Hall of Famer.
Yeah, we've seen really good energy from them, no doubt, Holly, and intensity. As Griner gets that to... Gray lays it in, plus the foul. Strong start to the third quarter.
Griner factor, and they can't finish even when they have a wide open.
As she was trying out for the U.S. 3-on-3 team, which she did make. Of course, the Olympics didn't end up happening, so we didn't get to see her, but Brian Agler was very complimentary of the way Gray worked on her game in the offseason. Diggins-Smith from way downtown.
And she showed.
Giving it back to Hartley. 7 to shoot. Diggins-Smith trying to create the pirouette. And the finish. Skylar Diggins-Smith. Like round by Dallas. Sophie Cunningham being disruptive. A sentence you may have heard before. Agumbawale ducks in and gets fouled. Wins for the Sixers, who are looking to move up to the 4th NBA countdown at 6 Eastern on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Brian, I know you were impressed with the Nets, how they're playing.
Incredible. They are so undermanned, and yet they have 4 wins already in the bubble and beat the Clippers last night, already have beat the Bucks.
Ryder in there.
Jefferson doesn't get the roll. Alicia Gray gets the whistle underneath after the offensive rebound. Sophie Cunningham not in agreement, her 3rd foul.
Said she was straight up here. Might have a case, but that body looked like...
I think Sophie Cunningham just got hit with a technical foul.
She did have a few choice words right after the foul was called, but I don't know if she continued to talk.
This call right here, because Sandy Brondello was sitting down on her...
From the situation as well, no need to follow it.
Does that count as...
Yeah. I feel like Sophie Cunningham, by the way, now has 4 personal fouls. Griner passes out of the double. Diggins-Smith carving through, got fouled, and we'll go back to the line where these last 2 games, the best we've seen Nia Coffey yet to go in this 3rd. And Skylar Diggins tonight, the first double-double of the season for Brittany Griner. Ray sets, fires, and hits from three.
Well, Skylar Diggins, you get an A from us, plus you get extra credit. A terrific game tonight with 20 points in the absence of Diana Taurasi, but more importantly, for your work ethic. You have been such a terrific worker. She had a torn ACL in 2015. She
Nia Coffey. Phoenix ball. Here is Coffey. Second straight game. She's looked good off the bench for Phoenix. Griner out of the double. Hartley, good fake. The jab step and the jumper for Bria Hartley.
As we've seen her on the offensive end before the injury, but looks calm and smooth.
How about Alicia Gray tonight?
I mean,
Coffey around the Griner screen. And a foul against Dallas.
Also a technical foul and assist to number 24, Enrique.
So Enrique Agumbawale gets hit with a technical foul. Diggins Smith cashes in at the line. Now 21 for Skylar. Very difficult. He's like, you know, if I want to develop all these young talented players, does everybody just get 20 minutes? Well, then you're looking at certain players saying, well, why'd she only play 20 minutes? Sort of a
going back to the basics because this team is just so young.
Diggins Smith around the Griner screen. Alana Smith nails the three.
pointed at a couple of players and said, you're supposed to know the scout. So he needs them talking, communicating more, and getting on their front foot defensively.
And that goes along, Holly, with what we've been talking about as Coffey is having a bit of having to get back to the basics with this young team and things like remember.
In Peytonville, there's lots of ways to.
But no siree. First come, first serve, but.
Kemba Walker was telling me the other day that he really likes the virtual fans, and it's made a big difference. As Sabali
team, they're finding their ways. Sometimes they disappear for a quarter, sometimes.
Fourth foul on Bella Allery. Hartley, a little too strong. I mean, how good has Brianna Turner been on the offensive glass in this game for Phoenix?
She's cleaning up.
Griner got hit, still finished between two. Hartley has not had the shot today in her return after missing 2 games. She's just 2 of 8, but she has been distributing. That was just her 4th assist. She's made many memorable passes. Turner to the left hand, got it to go, plus the foul.
Scratch the surface on that in the WNBA.
I mean,
what Brittany Griner comes to play, how efficient is she? Is she showing the type of leadership we saw early? And then Skylar Diggins-Smith continuing to do her thing. And of course, you need Diana Taurasi on the floor healthy as well. I need you to get your taps up during the week. Those weekend taps,
yeah,
the numbers are through the roof.
They're
so
big.
You got to come home. Oh boy, Dallas fell asleep there, left Griner on the WNBA.
Very nice.
During the week.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there?
Very nicely done. And yes, by all means, please. Agumbawale from 3 gets that one to drop. She's been quiet tonight.
Brian Adler has done a nice job of rotating pieces around.
Griner passes out of it across the court. Hartley with 4 to shoot. Bria Hartley with 2 to shoot. Gets it off and puts it in. Bria Hartley. Anna Smith and Bria Hartley.
Good 3-player switch by Phoenix.
Alana Smith this year and what she's been doing for.
I thought you still thought, you know, you were just going.
So Blau won't be hiring me anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
And actually, entering this game, she was #1 in the WNBA in plus minus. As Diggins-Smith, Skylar Diggins-Smith. Agumbawale's pull-up is good.
Put some weight on it, and so hopefully she'll be able to be back quickly.
All right, Holly. Hopefully she is. We certainly all want to see her back on the floor as Mabry lays that in. 5-2 star coming.
Yeah, I mean, Cheryl Reed, Skylar Diggins-Smith gets fouled again. Phoenix can finish anywhere 1 to, I mean, there's a lot of competition you know, in that league and in the standings. It just depends on who's healthy and who's playing well, because there is no home court advantage in the playoffs. So. Ooh.
Not called foul.
Oh,
so
okay.
this time, it was actually my ears.
Yeah. And where they're making plays, how they're getting their shots. And I get it, too. It's hard to adjust sometimes because you don't know who's on the floor with you. Like, there are substitutions happening, and Brian Agler is using different players in different positions.
And one of the things Brian Agler talked about at the beginning of the year when we spoke to them was, hey, I don't want Enrique thinking too much about, you know, oh, this is a good shot, this isn't a good shot, and getting in.
That double-double is a good sign for Phoenix because
yeah, big performance, a complete for Phoenix. Chicago, Seattle coming up next on ESPN2. Still some time left here for Dallas. They've trailed by as many as 16 in the quarter. Griner, the deep catch, the turn, and the bucket.
There it is, on cue with the position.
A 20-point night for Brittany Griner. Another good feed from Bria Hartley. Ty Harris has not played much tonight. That's kind of what Brian Agler's talking about, the difficulty of working in all of his young, talented players. Ty Harris, the 7th pick of this year's draft. Hartley alone, yeah, she got it. Hartley's first 3 of the game and missed her first 5. Agumbawale, no. Diggins Smith, the rebound. Hartley gives it up. Turner lays it in. And for Phoenix.
I have to look to see how many minutes Hartley played. Looks like she's right at 21. Fanny Brondello said she'd be right around 20. She has made the most of those minutes. Just really focused coming in, doing what she can. But her ball distribution has been much needed.
Ty Harris gets the roll. Griner juggled it out of bounds. Dallas ball.
Down low if you're BG. You don't like the look, don't like the angle, keep working.
Good sign for Dallas as Satu Sabali is back in after that ankle turn. So keep it locked here. Our 5th of 6 straight days of WNBA doubleheaders on our ESPN family of networks. Katie Lou Samuelson airballs the 3 out of bounds, and looked like Dallas ball, but did the shot clock expire? Hartley letting it wind. The pick and roll with Griner. Bria Hartley circles, finds Turner. Turner lost it. Griner's jumper is good. A significant bucket for some. 2 points, 13 rebounds, and 5 assists to go with 3 blocks. Harris gives it up, and Katie Lou Samuelson lays it in. Phoenix will cross the timeline and let the clock wind. The Mercury with an impressive performance tonight despite not having the services of Diana Taurasi. 91-79 the final as they top the Dallas Wings. Big time performances tonight